Hi everyone, how are you? Let me just check a couple of things here. Okay, so I am live. Yay. And we'll give everybody a moment to find me. Hey, oops. All right, so everything looks good. I'm actually a little ahead of time. Hi, Kuka. Thank you for being here. So as you join me or find me, go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you're from. I love, love, love hearing where people are all around the world. And today may be a little emotional for you, so you might want, excuse me. Okay, you may want to get a Kleenex in case you become very emotional, as we're going to invite Jesus to come forward. He's been giving me these messages that he wanted to be in the session today. So of course, I'm gonna, move forward with that, especially with me getting the same message over and over. And I've learned over time to listen to the intuition. Sometimes we don't always know what's best for us or what may work for everybody, but I always seem to get the message either the day or even a week ahead of time of what it is. And sometimes I think that it's something that I want to do, and then in turn, it's actually something that a lot of people need, or sometimes there's a shift in the actual topic, and I follow what I'm guided to do with good conscience. So let me get ready here and we'll get started in a moment. So today we're going to receive Jesus' divine love. And today we're going to connect and receive this divine love from Jesus, experiencing how this will flow from Jesus to you when you actually ask. So you're going to join me today during this special time together to connect with him and feel these energies for yourself. I'm live on Aligned World Network every Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time, and it would be 2 p.m. Eastern Time every Saturday. If you would like to work with me privately, all my links are below. But right now, most of you are probably watching me on Aligned World Network, which is a great platform to visit. There's so many different healers there. Just some wonderful topics that they talk about: prayer and chanting. There's yoga, there's sound music. So I would encourage you to also check them out and all of the different speakers that they have each and every day. Some of them are weekly, some of them are daily, but I'm sure that you would find something there to please you. And of course, if you missed this, you can always watch replay either on Aligned World Network or Healing Light with Lisa Joe. And I also have, I know, I also have a YouTube channel that when you subscribe to my channel, then you will be notified anytime something new is coming up forward. So it doesn't matter whether you're listening to this live right now or you listen to it later. Everything that we do within this session is transferable to you. It doesn't matter when you're listening, day or night, or even a couple months down the road, it'll still have all the same energies as though you were here live. Yesterday was, for those who celebrate Easter, yesterday was Good Friday, and tomorrow is our Easter. So I found it very fitting that Jesus wanted to come forward. And I don't usually give his messages very often, but when I do, I do. And before we get started, I kind of wanted to share a little story with you. And some of you may have heard this story before, but um, there was a time when I was going through, the beginning stages of doing what I'm doing now. And I just really didn't feel like I had the ability to make a difference in people's lives. I try my best, and I also feel defeated at times because not everyone understands what I do or the what I have behind what I do, right? But it's all done with love and respect for everybody. And I was working, with some clients at that time, but I didn't really feel, worthy, although my clients would tell me, oh, I really feel a lot better. Thank you for helping me or looking at, showing me a way to look at a different perspective. And I was sitting, I had my laptop at that time. So I was sitting on the couch, and all of a sudden I felt I'm a person who can really feel an empath that can really feel the environment changing. And I can feel like different energies coming in or out. And so that's one of a good thing that I've relied on for a really long time. And so I was there kind of feeling sorry for myself, right? And thinking, God, am I really doing what you want me to do? I just don't know. And all of a sudden on the couch, on the cushion next to me, there was two cushions, really long ones. I actually saw looking like someone sat down. The cushion was indented as though someone was sitting there. And I definitely felt a change of the atmosphere. And then I got a really flash of an image of Jesus, and he was sitting there. And I'm like, am I really seeing this? Are you Jesus? And I heard yes. And I just started crying, and I was like, are you sure? How do I know it's you? And what he told me in my mind was he came to, express the happiness God had for what I was doing and had stepped up. And he was there to show me the love that I actually gave to other people. He wanted me, his exact words was, I'm here to show you and let you feel the love that you give other people, but you don't give yourself. And all of a sudden I had this rush of love. That's the best way that I can explain it, was the warmth, the love, the tingles all over my body. And I just started bawling. I was crying, and really a lot. And he gave me, I don't want to say he gave me these words because they were more like images that were flashing through to me. And it was very, I just felt overwhelming feeling of love, acceptance, and for him to tell me that this is what you give other people, this is what you give your friends, this is what you give your family, this is what you give your clients, but you don't give it to yourself. And that really stuck with me because it was true. I go around saying, yeah, I love myself, but not in the way that I love and try to help other people. So it was that he wanted me to know that I was worthy of the same kind of love that I had given to others. So, it was just, him giving me confirmations and that there would be more people coming. And then I just kept saying, I was still crying. I kept saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I felt and it was feeling at that moment very, very, very blessed. And it kind of gets me choked up a little bit when I think about it again, because that memory is still there and it feels like, he's there. So today I thought or he thought it would be fitting, excuse me. Jesus thought that it was fitting because I could explain this as part of the introduction to basically his message that he gave me this morning. Whether he's going to do another message or expand on what he already gave me this morning, I'm just going to follow what I wrote up. So I thank you for taking time out of your weekend for yourself. And I really feel like you're going to walk away from this session with a lot of love and even a new perspective on things. So that was my story. So what I would like you to do is just find a place that's comfortable. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting up or lying down, just as long as you can hear me. And I would like you to start off first by giving me permission, Lisa Jo Davis, to help and assist you today. So why don't you begin by breathing in and out as I connect to everyone's energies that are watching right now and in the future. Breathing in through your mouth, exhaling anything that may be stuck, stagnant, or blocked. And I have connected. Thank you. All right. A lot of good energy out there. That feels really well. So we're going to brush off some other energy that's around. And I'm actually going to be grounding everybody collectively as you breathe in and out. So this is going to be a little different today, but I would like you to take one or even both of your hands, what's most comfortable for you, and place them on their heart or your heart. And I will ask Jesus and call him forward. And when I do that and I call him forward, I'll wait a moment and go ahead and give him permission to be with you as well. And breathing in and out. And I ask that Jesus come forward now to myself and to everyone who is watching live or anyone who will be watching in the future. And you may want to know how he can be with everybody at one time. You're not taking him away from anyone. And never think that you are unworthy of receiving him or him being in your presence or you being in his presence, right? He he's it's like multitasking, he can be everywhere at one time. So that's the greatness of spirit and how they work. You're never taking him away from someone else that you may feel like needs him more than you do. You are just as worthy as actually the person you hate. And I know that's kind of a big drasticness, but it's true. It really is true. So what I would like you to kind of, do you feel or even sense his presence coming forward to you? Do you feel an atmosphere change? Some of you may actually see lights or you may see actually his presence there. Me, I feel, and I can feel that he's with me now. He is staying that he is connecting with everyone individually as they give him permission to come forward. So are you feeling him near you now? As we wait, as he connects to each of you, I'll just wait a moment. Just keep breathing, having your hands on your heart, and he is connected to all of you. So you should feel a little different. You may feel warmth, you may feel tingles, you may actually feel like the air around you has changed. Like when someone walks into the room, sometimes they have this presence about them that you feel it, like your eyes go over to them without even knowing they were there. It's that kind of a feeling that you'll get. So what he's letting me know is he's going to first start by opening up all of your chakras, adjusting and expanding the flow within. As he does this, and you begin to breathe in and out, through your heart space, know that as he does this for you, he's also raising your vibrations, and it makes it easier for you to connect with him because he does lower his vibrations to us, but we also, if we're able to, raise our vibrations as well. But today, this is what he's doing for all of you. He is going in and going through all of the chakras, even mine right now. I feel him in the crown working. He will expand those chakras for more expansion, and he will correct any flows that are not cohesive. So it's real important to have them all flowing together. And when he does his thing later, this will, help you in the receiving end of it. So still breathe in and out as he rises your energy vibrations. And I'm going to connect with him to see what is next. He says he still needs a little bit more time. So just sit back and enjoy that. He's saying to establish a normal rhythm of your breathing. And you can either leave your hands on your heart or you can place them wherever they're most comfortable. So, what uh, what I see him doing is it's like a baptism. I see him, and those who are willing, because we don't want to interfere with anybody's unwillingness. But if you're willing, he will do a baptism on you. And what I'm seeing is an eternal waterfall. And like with me, what he just did was he's standing in front of me and I walk to him and he places me a couple steps back as the water pours over me, cleansing me. He says it's needed to help you to receive these. I'm not trying to push him on anybody because everybody has their religious beliefs. But if you are in a place where you would like to receive this baptism, he says just let him know in the mind and he will do that for each and every one of you. So as he's doing this, go ahead and give him permission if this is something that you would like to have this baptism. And it's just a cleansing of the palate is what he's saying. So it's just a cleansing, it's kind of a start over mode for you. But he will still come to you even though you don't accept his invitation. So he is open to that as well because he wants it to be He wants it to be your decision and not a decision that is forced upon you or you're being put in a position to accept it. So he will still help even if you decide not to get that baptism in the holy, divine, internal water as well. I do see a lot of you standing up and stepping up forward in a line to him. So we're going to wait a moment and let me see what I see, and I will be right back. So some of you are crying in line. He says they are tears of gratefulness, of understanding. I see some of you hugging him after he has given you the internal ex, ex, as you go through the waterfall and the divine water. Baptism. So after you have felt him give you the water, he asks that you go back into breathing and focusing on your heart. So as he finishes up those that are waiting for him, he does want to invite you to feel his divine love. And he states divine love heals all. So we're going to push that through to you, allowing you to feel his love right now. This love is so understanding. And every breath that you take in of his presence, his divine love that Creator has given all of us. And some of us have forgotten about the divine love. And I actually see Mother Mary, and she is helping some of you out of the water. She says she's going to stay in the background because this is Jesus's moment. Again, take in a deep breath into your heart space, release, and he is now inviting you to feel his divine love now. Thank you. And you may feel these energies swirling around you. You may feel them up above in your crown. You may just feel like you're just engulfed in it and it just swirls around you. Everyone's going to feel it a little differently, and some of you may have similar experiences. So he is now sending you these divine energies to help you heal your whole body, your mind, your emotional body, and your spiritual body now. Thank you. So as these energies are flowing to you, allow those energies to flow throughout your whole body. He is sending his divine love to you, penetrating your cells, your nervous system, your organs, your bones, your muscles, and including your blood. Again, remember that these energies are to flow throughout your body, and that this divine love that he is sending to you now penetrates your cells, your nervous system, your organs, your bones, your muscles, including your blood. So, this is the message that he wrote out late this morning for me to help you. Um, so one of his messages is looking from a different perspective. I ask you to release your experiences and actions, especially the ones that bind you to anxiety, disappointment, anger, and hate. Think about that for a moment. And for those who accept my invitation, I will anoint your heart. I will disconnect that thread that is connected to you. So if you would like him to anoint your heart, all you need to do is say yes or I accept to Jesus. Again, for those who accept my invitation, I will anoint your heart. I will disconnect that thread that is connected to you, releasing those burdens you're carrying now. As we connect together today, I ask you to spread this divine love to all people with the intention of spreading love, kindness, peace, and enlightenment for all. I do see him cutting those threads or those cords that connect you to those experiences. You may feel lighter as he does this for you. He's always going to disconnect you, even from those experiences you've had in the closet or things that you no longer speak about because you don't want to think about them. Give them over to Jesus and allow him to cut those away from you, to release those burdens onto him. You're still sending these energies to you. And just take a note of the things that you're experiencing, whether it's on around you, whether it's within your body, within your mind. How were you feeling before we started this session to, how you're going to feel at the end. So if you would like to, at this time, tell him what some of your concerns are, you're welcome to do that. So just express in your mind the conversation you're having with Jesus, to ask him to help you with something or to help you resolve an issue. Perhaps you've been praying for a long time and you feel like want things to move a little faster. It's sometimes things aren't just taken away. We have to sometimes go through hardships. It's not easy. It's not even easy to face your shadow side or your dark side, the side that, with experiences that you just want to forget, or things that maybe you've done in the past and you're just really hard on yourself. Those are the things that you can ask him to help you resolve and to release. And I'll be quiet for a moment while you have your personal conversation with him. You guys are doing really well, and I'm still here. So, what I'm going to do now is let you know that Jesus has said he is now going to anchor these healing and uplifting energies into your body's system for completeness. I'm personally feeling this energy that's pulsating. Like that's the best word that I have. It's kind of goes in and out, but it's a vibration that I'm hearing in my mind. So please tell Jesus thank you for supporting you during this process, as it's time for him to leave right now. And he wants you to know that you can connect to him at any time that you wish, just by asking him to come forward to you. And Jesus is stepping back. And thank you, Jesus, for your help today, for everyone. And I'm going to bring you back into your body's awareness. So as you take your next breath in and out, as you release, begin moving your fingers and your toes. And then on your next breath coming in, and as you release, you can open up your eyes, adjusting to the light around you. If you're lying down, you want to sit up slowly, kind of gather your thoughts. And I would love, love, love to hear what your experiences are. So you can either say something in the comments, you can message me privately if you want. But some of the aftercare things that you're going to want to do today is, stay hydrated. If you feel like you need to rest, go ahead. You may have been purging out a lot of things that are no longer needed within your body. And sometimes that takes a little bit of a toll on your body, but then recover from that. If you are having any of those kind of difficulties afterwards, anything, you can always ask Jesus to lessen the intensity that you're feeling everything. You may want to journal today, especially if you had a conversation with him or the way that you felt when he came forward to you. These are really special things that you're going to want to remember later. I might add that you can always light a candle and give a prayer of thanks for the experiences that you had today. So let me see. Oh, I lost. So let me see if there's any other messages. Okay, so I don't see anything right now, but I want to thank you so much for, oh, I love Jesus. I do too. Um, so I'll read everybody's messages as they come in. Again, you may be still overwhelmed with everything that happened. You may want to listen to this recording or even share it with someone that you feel could benefit from it. I really thank you for coming here today and taking this time out for you to experience his divine love. And I wish you and your family, your loved ones, a very enjoyable Easter. I love you, my friends, and I will see you next week.